Hello everybody, welcome back to Trying to Survive Derby County. I'm RLA 5, still on the favourite personnel, and coming up on this episode we have the final 3 games of the championship season. If you have missed any of the 3rd season, the 2nd season, the 1st season, please check out our channel, Trying to Survive Derby County. It's all on the channel for you to check out, so if you've missed anything you can check it out. But if you're still keeping up with everything, you know what's going down, we'll discuss last episode and talk about what's going on. So, the last episode happened, we played 3 games. If that's low, thank you. We lost Nottingham Forest 3-1. That was a shocker. Very, very poor game. From us, this is the guy. This is the guy. We'll scout him. We'll scout him. May get him in the next season if we can. But we lost Nottingham Forest. Excuse me again. It is very late. I'm recording this very late, so it's not the best time, but I wanted to do it here because I wanted to get this out of the way. 3-1 loss to Nottingham Forest. We beat QPR 1-0 thanks to an own goal late on. And this just pissed me off. Look at that. Look at that. There was 90 plus 3 minutes added on. They played overtime that and he scored late. So, still feeling the effects of that, but we got our last 3 games here. We got Reading, we got Luton, and we got Bristol City. As I said, a favourable run-in. A favourable run-in for where we are, because we're 8th in the championship currently. We are still in with a chance of nicking a playoff spot. We just got to hope that results go elsewhere our way, and we have to do our job. We have to do our job as well to win the games. And so the team we're going to try and win with. So, Jarvis in goal, Sessignon, Vandenberg, Billy and Buchanan. We got Madhu and Bird in the midfield. We got Gordon, Wolf and Lawrence. And we got Jovic up top on his own. So, this is the team. Let us hope we can get the win. Fingers crossed we can get a win here. This is a big, big game not to win. You know what I mean? That's one of those games now. This is actually a big game. We can't afford to lose or draw. We have to make sure we get the best result possible. A win is the best result possible. You know, a draw is not really. We've drawn too many times this season, and I would like to not draw the last 3 games of the season, not lose the last 3 games. I want to win them all. I forgot Ryan Sessegnon's not playing for Reading. That's a worry for me because Sessignon could potentially be a danger. To be fair, Adam Onowa's also another player who could be a danger. And look at that, already on the free kicks here. And then he scored, side netting. We saw some scores there. Blackpool winning their game against Stoke. And Fulham are ahead against Birmingham. That's not good to us. Come on, Birmingham, get back in the game. But you see, Reading have started brilliantly. They've started better than us. Oh dear, this is not going well. Reading have started fantastically. We are not playing well, and that was close to being a goal for Reading. They were very close to scoring. Look at that. Look at that. We've had 1 shot. We're at home. We're meant to be the favourites. Maybe because we picked this team, but still, I believe in the team. It's a strong enough team, isn't it? I think so, anyway. What a ball out to Tom Lawrence. Can he finish it off? Oh, he most certainly can. Tom Lawrence and Madhu coming into that team, playing that deep line playmaker, playing to Tom Lawrence, and that is a goal we will take. It is 1-0. Nottingham Forest winning 1-0. That's also not good because we need them to lose or draw. Same with Fulham. We need them to lose or draw as well. But right now, they're not. But look at that. The chances we've taken less chances, but we have got the all-important goal. Although, to be fair, West Brom are losing. I didn't think about West Brom. I was kind of thinking about the other teams up the top. I talked about the Forest, I talked about Fulham, but we forgot about little West Bromwich Albion, who could also be dropping points. Watford are winning their game. I think they are the team occupying 3rd, which makes sense because they have been good this season. But we are in front here against Reading. It is 1-0. Sessignon, though, in the box. Good defending there from us. I've told the boys not to be complacent. I'm hoping that message will be listened to. Be nice if they listen to me. I am the manager after all. They've got a nice little squad here, Reading, and there's the goal. I told them not to be complacent, and what do they do? They let Sessignon in. It's 1-1. Palestri, Sessignon. I mean, they deserve to have a goal. They've been the far better team here. And that's a goal we are going to not be happy with, because obviously we want to be in contention for the playoffs. These last 3 games of the season have to be wins, basically, and we are not doing that at all. We are showing that we shouldn't be in that position. We should be. We've played some good football this year. There's Jovic. Oh, he hit the post. He hit the post. I can't believe it. What a chance that was to make it 2-1. And that would have been fantastic as well. Stoke at 3-3. That's a great game there. What a comeback from them. Jovic not playing his worth, so we're going to take him off. We're going to bring on Dane Scarlett. That is the only change we're going to make. Or we take off Buchanan and bring on Laird. That's another change we're going to make. Double change there. Spice it up a little bit. See if we can get Scarlett on the score sheet. There's Bird on the ball, intercepting well. Great pass to Lawrence. Scarlett's making that run in the box, but Tom Lawrence tried to cross it. Didn't happen. He's got it back in though. Here's Katie Gordon. And there's Dane, but a good defensive move there from Reading. That's been cleared away. Oh dear, well, we are not... I'm not happy with the team. I'm not happy at all. We've conceded an early second half goal that's allowed Reading back in the game. And to be fair, Reading have deserved this goal. But I've told them not to be complacent. And what they do, they let complacency creep into their game. And the equaliser came through. So we're going to make that final change. Wolf is looking tired. We're going to bring him off here. Bring Tom Lawrence to the centre. And James Scott is going to play in the wing. I was going to bring on Levitt. I should have brought on Levitt actually. But maybe we need some pace from Scott down the wing. Fresh legs to help out here. But maybe not the best move. I don't know. We'll see. So far, this looks like... I guess we're not going to get any highlights anytime soon. Except for this one now, because Reading are on the ball, obviously. So that means they're going to score, right? I assume. Yep, here's Sesson Young. Here's the goal. Good save from Jarvis to prove me wrong. But again, I just don't get it. Why we're not... Like, I don't get it sometimes. I don't get it. We play so much good football, and then all of a sudden we just don't play good at all. And we just keep giving leads away. That's the worrying thing, is giving the leads away. We just kind of fall asleep, and then all of a sudden they're back in the game, and that's just not good enough, in my opinion, from this team. It should be stayed switched on at all times. But here's Gordon on the ball. Madhu, who's had a good game to be fair to him, had a hand in the goal with the pass to Lawrence. But other than that, but I've not seen much of him, but he's had a good game according to the match stats. Corner, we got a corner here. Can we make this count? The corner's about to be delivered with Tom Lawrence. Usually doesn't beat the first man, but he did beat the first man, but he got between the second or third man in there. Lawrence though, he's offside. I don't know what's the best thing to do. We'll counter, obviously. We'll go a little higher. And there's 5 minutes left in the game. 5 minutes of added time. Now, obviously, we had late stoppage time drama last episode. We had... It's Nottingham Forest 2-0 now against Rotherham. That game is done and dusted, I think, for Nottingham Forest. Unless Rotherham can sneak in 2 goals late on like they did against us. But I doubt that'll going to happen. Watford winning 2-0. That's going to be 1-1 draw, guys. It's not the best result. As I said, we need wins. And that is not good enough. We are not playing... Look at this. This is just woeful. Absolutely woeful. We are poor. Unlucky? No, we were poor. Absolutely shocking. Second half. First minute of the second half. And we just concede straight away. Like, what's the point? We're fighting for playoffs here. We're meant to be, up for it. And it's just... I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Watford have guaranteed themselves a place in the playoffs for certain. That is Watford in there now. So we're going to have to see. That's another playoff place gone. So that's 3 places gone. There's 3 more up for grabs, as you see from the table here. We're 4 points behind West Bromwich Albion and Fulham. They're our closest challengers to the playoff spots. We need them to drop points. We need to pick up some points. So it needs to be 6 points. If we don't get 6 points from the last 2 games, well, we're staying in the championship. I think we're staying in the championship anyway, but Luton Town's next, right? I'm going to change formation for the next game. We're going back to the 4-1-2-3-1, or the 4-3-3 basically, with a DM instead of an attacking midfielder, because clearly that formation is running its course. We're not making chances even with that one. It's meant to be more of attacking formation, you know, an extra body to go up front to help out an attacking midfielder, but not working. So we'll switch back to the other one. We're going to go back. Well, I'm going to skip through ahead here to Luton game. So I'll catch you guys for the Luton game. And fingers crossed, we're in a good position for the game. Yeah, catch you guys a bit. Well, here we go. Luton Town is next here. And it's an end of an era for Kenilworth Road. It is the last home fixture for Luton. So more chance for us to give them a good send-off than a good win for us in our pursuit for the playoff place. So in goal it is going to be Jaros in the goal there. We on the right hand side, we're going to have Sessegnon playing with Vandenberg and big old Willie Campbell-Wala both playing together again. Left hand side we're going to have Ethan Laird playing there. Obviously now we have the midfield three. We've got Yannick Ketty, we're going to play Dylan Levitt, and we're going to play Max Bird. The boys are back together. We're going to see if they can do something here. Right hand side we're going to play Ebicelli. We'll switch his role here to a winger so we can get the best out of him. Yep, that's the one. Ebicelli. The left hand side we're going to play Nathan Holland, and up front it's going to be my man Dane Scarlett. Hopefully we can get a win here. This is a big game to not win, so fingers crossed we'll get that. But also I'm going to put on some youth players on the bench, one of which is going to be Madhu. He was good in the last game when I put him back on the bench instead of James Scott. And there's another player I've brought in, this man, Gough Walters, William Go Walters, Belgian, 15. He can play up front as well apparently, so fingers crossed. He's got the potential. He's got the potential, only at 15. So fingers crossed, the Bristol City game maybe we'll give him a debut. We'll see, but has the potential, looks elite. So we will see how he does in the future. Obviously we've got Declan Ryan, which we'll try and bring through as well. But I'm very happy with the midfielder Madhu, looking very good. Especially the last game, his Reading just looked very good. And hopefully the Derby board can see that I have been trying. I got Madhu through, but they're not happy with me with that one. But although I'm still untouchable, they still like it. They still like me, so it's fine. We need to win. We need to win. We need to beat Luton Town. Then we need to beat Bristol City, and that's all we need to do is beat them. Beat these two teams to have any sort of hope of still going for a playoff place. We're trying our best. So, yeah, we're trying. We're going to try. I'm not going to do anything like that. So, we've got the team out, ready to go. Let's hope for a positive game here. Positivity is needed. And Nathan Holland obviously starting. First game in a while he's starting. Tom Lawrence is injured, so this allows Holland to come back into the team. Nothing. Doesn't get the boys motivated. That's not what I want to see. Alright, here we go. Luton Town versus Derby County. It is a big game for us. We need to win to try and keep our playoff dreams alive. And when we give the ball away like that, makes me think that we're going to stay in the championship for another season, baby. Oh, yeah. Well, I think that's the case anyway. But I would like to fight until the end. But these boys are not making it easy. Couple of draws now. Back-to-back draws. The last two games, Rotherham was the low point for me. We got robbed by the referee. The officials against us that day. The last game we were just poor. We're lucky to scrape with a draw, to be fair. So, fair result. Led to Ebicelli and plays in... Oh, he's playing in... Oh! Flag stays down. We are in. It is 1-0. And it's Dane Scarlett on the score sheet early in the game. 7 minutes into the game. You probably say 8 minutes in. There you go. Dane Scarlett. Ebicelli on the assist as well. That's what we want to see. Is that sort of goal. Early goal. Get the confidence flowing. Get the juices flowing, as they say. And fingers crossed, Derby don't concede a goal. That'd be nice. As I say that, Jarvis did well. Fair enough. Luton Town trying to make an impression on their last home game in this ground. We're just looking to keep our player place. As you see, West Brom, if we win and West Brom's result stays the same, 2 points behind them. So an interesting final day for us. But we obviously want West Brom to lose, which would be lovely. Dane Scarlett in again, and he's blocked by O'Shea. This is a corner. Good start of the game so far. We've had chances, both from Dane. One was a goal, the other was that chance. Then Eberselli putting his head over the bar. Brentford have just scored in their game. West Brom have also scored in their game. Middlesbrough have scored in their game as well. The West Brom one isn't good. Birmingham again letting us down, but then again we let ourselves down in the last game, so it doesn't really matter if Birmingham let us down or not. Dylan Levitt on the... Why? Went for goal and goes out for a goal kick, so that's not good enough. As you can see, the chances again, it's not good enough. Not good enough. We need to really look at our coaching staff for the upcoming season. We need better attacking coaches, better defensive coaches, just better all coaches, basically. Dane Scarlett's in here. Oh, Dane Scarlett has a double. Dane Scarlett is on the double. Help from the woodwork, but we'll take it. And Dane has made it 2-0 against Luton Town. It is a final home game for Luton Town in their stadium, and we are giving them a game that we needed to win, of course. We've gone back to the favoured formation and we are smashing Luton Town. Dane Scarlett nearly round the keeper to get a hat-trick, and O'Shea just saves that embarrassment for the goalkeeper and nearly got a hat-trick for himself. Oh, Willie just got there as well. What a chance. What chances. Chances are coming in here. And Fulham winning their game, so we are definitely not going to be in the running for the playoff place. I think we've fucked it out. If they don't lose or draw, then I think we just automatically have to accept that we're staying in the Championship this season, which is a bit of a shame. We've blown it too many times this season. We've had so many chances to get in that playoff places, and we keep on giving up, basically. We just don't win our games. There's Holland on the ball. It's 3-0. This is a great display. Where was this from the last few games we've been playing? Nathan Holland with a brilliant finish. Back in the first team. Back in the goals. That's what we want to see. Half-time it is 3-0 to us. We are looking very good going forward. We just looked brilliant all around the pitch. And this is the performance I've been waiting for from our players. Maybe it is time to go back to this formation, because the other ones clearly hasn't been working. But then again, we are playing Luton Town, who are 21st in the table. Levitt on the ball, trying to play in Scarlett, but O'Shea has been reading that play very well. He's actually done alright for them. Been the best defender probably in the game. Corner here for Luton Town. Swift's corner in. It's headed away by Levitt. Does well. Dylan Levitt back in the team. He's having a good display. Yannick, he's been a big miss. I think we've missed this formation. Yannick just showing us why he should be playing more. Of course, his transfer has been made permanent. His loan, of course, being made permanent in the summer. So, obviously proving to me why he should be starting every single game. It's been a very good display. It's 1-1 in the West Brom game. Birmingham have scored. They are doing their bit to help us out. So, interesting development over the Hawthorns. It is 1-1. So, what a chance this... What an opportunity this is for us. Because we have a 3-0 lead here, of course. It's still game on here. Anything can happen in the last few moments here. We're going to make some changes as I ramble on. We're going to bring on Madhu for this game. We'll check off... We'll keep Levitt on, actually. He's done good. Yannick for Josh De Silva. And then we'll bring on our boy Lee Buchanan. As well as that, Billy is... penalty? Hat-trick hero Dane Scarlett. It's 4-0. And that's a hat-trick for Dane Scarlett. We don't see that much from him this season. But still, 25 goals is not a bad return for Dane Scarlett. He's still bagging in the goals, despite we saying he's had a pause. To be fair, he did score 40-odd goals last season, so that's probably why I'm kind of like, And as I've just said about Birmingham, they've just conceded it's now 2-1 at the Hawthorns, which now that does not... Well, it was good while it lasted, wasn't it? It was good, hopeful thinking that Birmingham were doing us a favour, but then West Brom just scored again, so that's 3-1. They're not coming back. Nothing from the Fulham game either, so it looks like they're going to win their game. So it looks like we are going to be staying in the Championship next season. So we get to prepare for next season. We obviously have Yannick Etty coming in. We've got Danny Ward coming in as well. Obviously, we've got to make sure that everything is confirmed. We don't want to do anything yet before this game. We just want to make sure we have, if there's no more chances of getting there, we'll just play the final game as it was. Fulham 2-0 up. Oh, well, it's boring, isn't it? Yes, we'll just play our final game of the season here in this episode, then that'll be the end of the season, and we can just work towards the next campaign just to get better, really. Willie Campbell ahead in that away. Obviously looking at positions. I don't really know. I don't really know, to be honest with you. We'll have a look in depth as we, look into the team more and more. What a ball for Scarlett there. Here's Madrid de Silva. It's a lovely ball. Dane Scarlett, he's offside, I think. The ball's in the back of the net. It's not going to get given because it was offside. I saw it from a mile away. But the game is over anyway. It's 4-0 in the end of the day. Their last home game in their stadium for Luton is not a good one because we smashed them 4-0. Dane Scarlett with a hat-trick. Nathan Holland, I need to call him Tom Holland. Nathan Holland with a goal as well. That was a performance. That's the performance I've been missing from these boys for so long. I've been waiting for this sort of performance for quite some time, and we have got that performance out of them, which is amazing. Willie having a good game as well. Same with Dylan. Just great. It's an all-round good performance. Nothing wrong with the performance at all. As we see and confirm that we are not going to get in those playoffs. The playoff place is now confirmed as West Brom, Fulham, Nottingham Forest, and Watford will be in the playoffs. Middlesbrough and Bournemouth still fighting for the title. Interesting final day that'll be between those two. But that is confirmed. We are not going to get promoted, not going to get promoted. We're not going to get to the playoffs. So it is done and dusted, which means now we have to wait till, I don't know when we'll get the budgets now. I don't know when that'll be. So we'll find out exactly when. We haven't finished the season. We still could finish 8th at this stage. But obviously we've got Bristol City next, the last home game of the season and the last game of the season as a whole. So we now know that this game will be our final game of the season. So let's hope for a good send-off to this season. A frustrating season at Derby County. Fingers crossed we can get the win. Let's just head on to that game right now. Last game of the season is upon us, and we'll be picking a team right now to face Bristol City. So in goal, we're playing Jaros. The right-hand side, we'll see Sessegnon play. We're going to play Vandenberg alongside Willie Campbell-Walla. Left-hand side, we'll see Lee Buchanan. DM, we're playing Yannick Etty. We're playing Josh De Silva this time. Actually, scratch that, not Josh De Silva. We're playing my man Madhu alongside Max Bird. The right-hand side, we're actually going to give a debut to this young man, William Walters. Big opportunity for this man. 15. We'll give him a chance to play in this last game of the season. Katie Gordon playing on the left-hand side. And then up front is Dane Scarlett, who got a hat-trick in the last game. So that is our team. Fingers crossed we get the win. No interruption from the under-18 team to interfere with our young man starting. But now we gotta secure 7th. 7th place is what we want to secure, and fingers crossed we do that. So that's our aim. And then after the game, we'll do a season review. Look at the season review, see how they think we did and all that kind of stuff, and then we'll wrap it up for season 3 of Transfer Derby County. And actually, while I'm at it, I'm not gonna keep someone on the bench. I'm gonna take Wolf off here. And there he is. I'm going to put Declan Ryan on the bench instead. Going for all youth. Going for the youth. We've got 2 youth players on. 2 young players on who have... Well, Madhu's been breaking through the first team. We got Go Walters starting his first game ever for us. And we've got Declan Ryan, who's had cameos here and there. Will make his appearance as well. So, trying to give a bit of youth for the final game of the season. And by youth, I mean youth players that we've homegrown ourselves. So, fingers crossed, they come up with the goods. Bristol City, not a joke, but I feel like we just need to, just freshen up a little bit, get some young players in there, and see how we do. So, final day of the season. Bristol City, I believe, are staying up, so they don't need to play really well, as don't we. We know we're staying up. We just want to secure 7th if we can. We've got some players out there that can change the game around. So it's not like we've gone completely youth mad. We've actually got some players out there who can do the job. So it is completely fine. We just hope that the young man, Go Walters, can have a good game. And that is over the bar. I think Josh has played every game for us this season, which is incredible to think. I think he's played the majority of them for certain. I think he's played every league game for sure. So, Mr. Reliable now, number 1 is Jaros. Preston are winning 2-0 in their game, which is very interesting to see. I don't know where Brentford are at the minute. Corner inbound here from Sessegnon. And found Scarlett, and he can't keep it down. Goal kick. Bit of a shame, that one. Bit of a shame. Here's Buchanan on the ball. Gordon, who potentially might be going back to Liverpool after this loan spell. I don't know yet. We might try and extend it, but we'll see how that goes. What a save from O'Leary. Dane Scarlett nearly getting a goal there. As I said, we got him on the pitch. He can make a difference. Hat-trick last game. So, we'll see what happens this game. Of course, we know Dane Scarlett will be joining back this season. This upcoming season, he is back on loan with us, so he is not going anywhere for the time being, which is awesome. So we've got a bona fide goal scorer in our team. Here's Buchanan on the ball as he looks to Gordon. He's dispossessed. Here's Bird though. Buchanan crosses in for Go Walters, who's in for a header and nearly getting a goal in his debut. 15 years of age, nearly getting a goal on his debut. What a debut that would have been for that young man. Madhu on the ball. Here is Sessegnon. And now he's got the cross in for Dane Scarlett, who's put it straight in the path of O'Leary. And Sessegnon did very well there down the right hand side. Huddersfield win their game, which is not good news to us, because they might overtake us, I think, if we draw. I'm not too sure. But they're winning 2-0. So a goal will be nice, guys. A goal will be nice. We came close already in the first half. Let's get that goal. O'Leary stopping that at the minute. His forward shoulder Delap, and he's played him in. That's it. Love those crosses. Keep them coming. Just don't not those crosses. Nice one, Jaros. Good job. Fullback's having a good game. It is 0-0 half time. Let's look like what's going down. So Huddersfield, of course, are winning 2-0. If they win, we do have at our disposal a very good goal difference. So they're 2-1. Oh, God. So if it stays the same, everything stays the same, we are guaranteed 7th, which is good. But 17 draws. Look at that. Look at the state of that. 17 draws. The state of that, honestly. We've done alright so far. Young man. Go Walters, the best winger on the pitch so far. And you think Gordon's having a good game. Scarlett's done alright. I say Gordon's having a good game. He's not an alright game. He's not having the best game. But compared to this young man who's on the ball just then, it's lacking. Slacking. But let's hope we can get the win here. Let's encourage the team a little bit. To be fair, look at that. 8 shots, 6 on target. That's better than what we usually do. We usually like that. 5 shots, 1 on target. That's usually us. But so far, our shots have been good. Consistency. I like it. And this is not good. Oh, God. Don't score. Good defending. Yannick Ketty doing his job there. But it's still dangerous, and we got the ball back. Here's Gordon on the ball. Here's Buchanan, who had a good first half, along with Sessegnon. Bird on the ball. Yannick Ketty to Madhu. It's Bird. Vandenberg. Here's Madhu. The ball for Gordon. Just keep it calm, keep it cool, keep it clean, keep it fresh. It's a good bullet play. Gordon's in here. Oh, he went for goal. O'Leary with a save, and he had to get that ball, and he did in the end. We're going to go attacking. I'm liking what we're seeing, but maybe need a little bit more. And again, this man's playing well. We're going to make the change in a second. I'm going to bring on Declan Ryan in just a moment, but let's see how this move turns out. Sessegnon to Madu. Can he get the cross in? Lovely ball for Scarlett, and he just puts it straight into the goalkeeper's gloves. I say I want to bring on Ryan, but maybe not. We have goal scorers out there who can make... Depends if Dane scores, basically. Buchanan on the ball. Here's Bird. Lovely ball in. And the young man, Go Walters, in there, and unfortunately could not put it in the back of the net, which is a bit of a shame. Substitution going to be made here. Vandenberg and Sessegnon are knackered. Let's bring on Eberselli. Fair, he's actually knackered, so let's actually bring him off. Bring on Eberselli. And we're also going to bring on Laird. That's the change I'm making. So fingers crossed the young man there can make an impact before he has to come off the pitch. Bird's in. Onside. Oh, Max Bird, how? How is he missing that? That's a shocker for Max Bird. Should score that. Let's bring on Jovic on for the final. Nah, it's fine. At least I put him on the bench. You know, it's fine. It's fine. Jovic on the pitch for Dane Scarlett. Looked a bit shattered, so why not take him off? Campwala, here's Bird. It's probably back to Jaros. Risky passing, you know. Risky passing. We love that derby. Here's Eberselli on the ball now to Ethan Laird. And here's Jovic now. Oh, he's going straight to the opposition. That's not what we brought him on for. We want him to score goals. And he is just passing it to the other team. Which is poor from him. Cooper on the ball. Here's Gomez. Lovely. Good job, Laird. Well done. Or Bird played it through to Jovic. He's gone through. It's a good block there from Cooper as a corner. Still have a chance here off this corner. If they play it, they're not going to play it. Fantastic. Thank you very much, game, for doing that. Looks like it's going to be a 0-0 draw. And it is a 0-0 draw. Sums up our season. All draws. But the most important thing, I think, that means we do indeed finish 7th. Because of our goal difference. How about that? Amazing. Didn't score any goals, though, today. Disappointing result. But, end of the day, it's the last game of the season. We did see a positive performance from this man. Go Walters, 15 years of age. Looked very good, to be fair. Looked better than everybody else on the pitch. Showing a few people up. But that is it. As Joel Ward, playing his last game for Bristol City, shows a 0-0 draw. Fair. But look at that. Beautiful stuff. But could have been a lot more this season. Could have been a lot more. Should have been a lot more, considering what happened. So, what we're going to do is we're going to go to the season review. We're going to check out what they highlight and all that kind of stuff. And that'll be it. Yeah, we're going to just do that. I'm not going to bother the playoffs. I'll tell you in the next episode. We'll be doing like a pre-season special. Looking at transfers and all that kind of stuff. And see what's going down. But yeah, that's about it. I'm just waiting to... Middlesbrough champions. Middlesbrough are the champions of the championship. There's the playoffs. That could have been us there. But look at that. That's a tight one. Look at this identical record. Just goal difference. Middlesbrough pipped Bournemouth to the post with the goal difference. And Middlesbrough go up as champions. Bournemouth, of course, second in that table. So automatic wins for both Middlesbrough and Bournemouth. And we have Watford, Nottingham Forest, Fulham and West Bromwich Albion. All in a playoff battle. So, yeah. Interesting. Do we get budgets soon? Or what's going down? I'd like to know what we're working with next season. That'll be pretty sweet. Unless we have to wait for the playoffs, which is absolutely fine. I'd also like a season review, if possible. But, oh yeah, trying to get director of football. Shane Wilson apparently is a good one, so we'll get him. Why not? How about $2,000 a week? $2,000 a week. 2.1 grand a week. 2.1 grand a week. Yeah, take it. You better take it. There we go. Alright. Let's hope for a season review soon, because I would like to go to bed. eventually. That'll be nice. There it is, the end of season review. Derby County. No trophies this season, just a blank canvas for us. So the new arrivals, take a look who we signed and see who they think will sign the season. Vidislav Jaros, the signing of the season. You know what? Can't really argue that. 50 appearances in all comps. Mr. Reliable in goal. And a free transfer. So, what a bargain. We also have Billy there. Free transfer. Had a very good season. But also Willie Campbell signing for $1 million. And we could easily get 10 for him. He is an absolute superstar. Some great plays. Ethan Laird had a very good season at... Well, a very good half season. He wasn't even here for long. He was here from January till here. And he had a very good season. Josh Da Silva coming in. Looked pretty good. A player we can definitely benefit with going forward. Dejan Jovalic looked pretty good. 5 goals, to be fair. I didn't think he'd have 5, but there you go. Jovalic looked very good. Hopefully he can build on this January form into next season. Nathan Holland, a similar player to build on this form. Looked pretty good. Sterling, it's been a poor one. I think we might cut loose Dijon Sterling in the next transfer window. Just see if we can get some money for him, because he wasn't really that good. Or maybe we might give him a chance next season. We'll see. Katie Gordon, very good loan move. Had some good moments last season. Hans Wolf, disappointing. Had some bright moments in this season, but usually not the best. And James Scott was meh. He was meh at best. Transfers out. We did sell Abdul Ali in the end for 1.8 million. Jason Knight went for 2.2. We sold Johnny Musunda. We sold Genevieve. We sold Ryan Alsop as well. We also sold a few players in this list, but it doesn't matter, so it's fine. Lots of loan players out there. There's Vandenberg. We brought him back to help out our season, and he was very good. Jared Yepes having a fantastic season at Plymouth, who did only finish 11th in the end, but it's good to know that Jared Yepes had a good season. So let's look at the results. They're happy to finish the top half. That's what they were hoping for, mid-table finish, but we got top half, which is good. FA Cup, not good. Carabao Cup, decent. We got that from Liverpool, so not too bad. But Dane Scarlett, the top goal scorer in the competition there. No one in the FA Cup, we didn't score. And 2 goals for Dane Scarlett in this one. That's about it. So, but Dane Scarlett, top goal scorers everywhere apparently, which is nice to see. Moments to remember. Biggest win was against Sunderland with 4 goals from Dane Scarlett in that game. What a game that is. Match to remember was the Cardiff game. Tom Lawrence a double and Scarlett. Goal season came from Da Silva in this one. I think I showed you that in a couple of episodes ago. That goal, very good. Finances, competition prize money went down because obviously we didn't have a cup run this year compared to last season. That also goes down for match day commercial retail. But corporate hospitality goes up, and that goes up too, which is... Well, actually just stays the same. It doesn't change. It's the same as last season, so... It's fine. But Tom Lawrence, number 1 shirt seller. Wolf 2nd, Jovic 3rd, Levitt 4th, Da Silva was 5th. That will probably change when we see the actual one where it says Jade Scarlett and all that kind of stuff, so we'll see. Here's the lineup. You know what? That's pretty... Yeah, it's pretty accurate. Towards the end of the season, we played Vandenberg more than Billy, but on a whole, yeah. Sounds right. So, fans player of the season, young player of the season, was Willie Campbell. You know what? I don't blame him. Very good signing. A very good player this season. Vidislav Jaros signing of the season. Da Silva got the goal season, obviously. Top goal scorer against Scott with 25. Levitt had 12 assists. Still Levitt, despite not playing as much as he did last season, got 12 assists, most assists for the team. Tom Lawrence had 5 Man of the Match awards. Highest rating was Willie Campbell, and passes completed was by Christian Bielek, who didn't really play much. Tom Lawrence Player of the Year for League One. Same with Dane Scarlett, League One. That's about it. So that is good. So we have the budget in. We'll see what they are giving us. Let's see. It's not a lot. 5.14 million, which isn't the best compared to last season, but it's fine. So we have all this stuff. What do they want us to do? Top half again. Alright, fair enough. That's fine. We'll accept that vision. Alright, let's discuss the plans. Yeah. There you go. Pre-season ready to go. Alright. That is going to be... Oh, where are we going to go? Portugal? Spain? Let's go Switzerland. No, let's go Holland. Football mad there. Football mad. But yeah, that's going to be it here for the third season of Derby County. When we come back, obviously, from... for the next episode, we'll be doing like a transfer special, pre-season special. Just showing you basically what's going down. Have we signed anybody yet? Have we... What? I've just swear I've upped for the youth facilities. Okay, we'll get on that straight away, right? I would say we can't even do that. Well, that's just not cool, is it? What's wrong with our facilities? We got below average training facilities. We just had new ones, and now it's below average again. Fantastic. But that is it. I'm gonna go and just skip through some of this just to get to the transfer window, and just try and sign some players. So that's my job next. When you see me next, we'll be going through a pre-season. Have fun. So I'll catch you guys soon. Take care, stay safe, and I love you. Peace.